We're gonna jump in, and I might snack a little bit while I play. 76%. Again, small chance that we're finishing this today. I'm not gonna be surprised if this ends up maybe needing a bonus stream on the weekend or something. I thought... That's weird. This up here being part of Two Moons, I thought the entrance would be down here. And also, last week we got the golden things everywhere. We can do all the golden things. So I'm actually going to start today by just trying to go into some of these gold zones, because we can. Made good progress last week, but with still some substantial map left to fill, yeah. We're gonna start by just doing a bunch of the... Hey, I have all the ability. In theory, I have all the abilities now. Let's just go here first. See what we can find. Gotta remember my controls. Been a bit. Okay. I missed. Mistakes were made. Okay. How is this asking me to do this? Asks me to go up here. Right, I have an air jump, or an air dash. Okay. I gotta remind myself of all my abilities here. Apologies. Again, it has been, you know, a full week. And surprising nobody. I'm a sleepy boy. Oop. I didn't grab onto the hook. I have to grab this first. Okay. There we go. Excuse me, I'm trying to remember my buttons, game. Chill. Okay. Okay. So how was everyone's weekend? Surprise, mine was, fine, but nothing exciting, really. Particularly exciting. It was nice that the weather, kind of all throughout last week, got back to something a little more normal. Oops. By the end of the week. So I had a weekend where I was actually able to, like, feel functional again and, like, didn't have to run my air conditioner 100% of the time anymore. I've actually had my window open again for a bit. Right, we maybe haven't gotten whatever we need for these thorns yet, have we? I should put a new mark for thorns in places. We'll put green dot. Hey, fireman. Oh, whoop. That was a bad way to clip that spike on the edge. Can definitely get some good air momentum going in this game once you get all these abilities. Free health. This area is kind of, I don't want to say longer than I was expecting, but I also don't fully know how else to describe it. I was not expecting like 4 different, hey, get through this little challenge to open a shortcut door. Or was I expecting these fucking corpses literally everywhere? Oh, hey, fireman. Oh, hey. Pit. Alright, guess we're coming back that way. Like, it is longer, but what I mean is, like... I guess the length is less what I'm surprised by, and more the, complexity of what is being asked here to be a little more. Which one did I just get? We had that one. I think this is the one we just got. What did that do? Oh, lose health, gain fervor. Okay. If you really like these abilities, that's fine. Don't need it. Is that the one that goes up? I think so. Okay. One of them's. Oops. No, and I accidentally double jumped. I was supposed to put that in the middle. Or at least after hitting it once. I see, I see. I need it in the middle so I can swap its state there. Oh! Embarrassing. There we go. A save point? Interesting. Oh, this is the golden tree zone. How many of these do I have now? A bunch. 2 left. Okay, so... I needed the thorn thing there. There was like another path, wasn't there? Somewhere around one of these. Interesting. Huh. Okay. That's fine. We got a million more golden places to explore. You know what? There's one straight to the right of us. Let's just do that one. But yeah, I don't know how everyone else's weekend was, but mine was okay. Did a podcast recording, so I'm sure some of you are going to be excited to hear more SGF feelings and stuff in podcast form between Matt and I. So that's not going to be for a wee bit, I expect, with the way those usually come out. Oh, almost slipped. But other than that, I played a metric shit ton of that Elden Ring Night Rain game. I know I talked about it a bit last week, but I kind of just find myself liking that game more and more the more I play it. Okay, so we got the thorns here. Let's hit it again. Go for safety. Mistakes were made. Okay. This is kind of an interesting room. You have to use the big hit, but the big hit also has the most delay after use. Heck. Okay. There we go. Sequencing. That was a rough one. Oh, that was for a piece of gold. Nice. One more before we find out whatever the heck is going on in that one zone. Okay, I did get whatever was up there. Good. Where the fuck are we? Mothers. Okay. My marks for those are kind of up here in the Shrine of Wakes. Get rid of this one. Let's hit the left side here, I think. Stuff we did yesterday while it's fresh in our mind. Oops. You wouldn't have predicted that? I would not have predicted it either. And no, not yesterday. Last week. It does feel like yesterday. Like... Ugh. Time has been a little rough lately. Like, everything kind of feels, like it's all happening constantly too quickly. And also, like, every day feels like it's dragging like crazy. Just because of how much fucking everything is happening. Oh, hey, bud, I was not... My eyes were not on you. And yet, everything also feels like it is happening way too fast. Like, we're halfway through this month already, and I feel like I paid rent fucking 2 days ago, you know? Hey, a wax seed. Okay. Nice. We know where that goes, but we'll be back to deal with that later. Oh, no other marks below me here? Okay. We'll go over there next. That reminds you, tomorrow's Janet's birthday. Ooh, exciting. I was gonna ask, are you doing anything for it? But then, right, no, you moved, so... Probably not the way you used to, at the very least. That's not where we need to go. You know what else happened on this weekend is Father's Day. Shout out to all the dads out there. I know me and my family did a little Jackbox party pack thing like we tend to do since we're spread out. I don't know if anyone else did anything else exciting for Father's Day. Go and have a nice Father's Day dinner or something. Oh, that one's moving. Weird. Alright. Yes, hello, weird ocean place. Come on, there's gotta be a flea man in there. I can feel it. No, no. Oh, there was one! I hit so many fucking times expecting him to jump out. Flea guys, you continue to be just the absolute worst. Oh, one of these. Okay. We got another combat arena ready for us. Nice. I had it right, but the game had clever timing. The game had mean timing is what it had. Okay, there's one right above us to the left. Somehow I slid under that guy. I'm a little shocked. But gosh, yeah, Night Rain. I like that game a lot. I've been playing a whole bunch of it even without, like, real-life friends to play it with. I'm just doing, let me queue up with randos and having a good time. Oh my god. Batman, just die. Thank you. Okay, that ink came a little slower than I... Or wax. That wax came down a little slower than I expected. Cool. Okay, bud. I must have hit the door behind that doorman right there, right? Or hit the wall behind that doorman. He seems really out of place. Okay. Rude. Annoying. I thought that was gonna go over me. Ow. He needs him one bite. Fills my mouth up a little bit more than I realized. Oh well. Am I doing anything for the summer solstice weekend? I don't know. There's... I think there's theoretically a Netrunner thing next weekend. That obviously I was thinking about going to. Y'all know me and Netrunner. But I just kind of haven't committed to it yet. I'm gonna want to build some new decks if I'm going. And I've just kind of, my brain has been a bit mush for a couple days, to say the least. So I just haven't really been putting them together. Like, I think I know the ones I would bring. I have that deck I talked about the other week, where, that's actually very good against those guys. Finally found a use for that move. Like, I'd bring that as my corp deck. I think I'd bring the runner deck that is kind of a attempt at a remake of the deck I was using near the end of the last standard. Ow. With the new modern stuff in it. I don't have a lot of faith in that deck, but I haven't played a lot of it because I just haven't been... Like, the biggest thing that is unfortunate about Netrunner for me is I love that game, but I don't have a lot of people to play with in paper. And so, while yes, I could practice, I can always get some Netrunner games in on, like, the online client thing. Like, I just don't get the same satisfaction playing that way. But that's kind of the accessible way I have, which just puts me in a unfortunate situation of, like, every once in a while I just kind of can't bring myself to get much play in. Even if I do really want to. Ooh, empty receptacle, that's great. Okay. There we go. Can't practice for fun. Let's yes, pretty much. The way to play as practice is not as enjoyable as playing paper. And so I want to go to these events and play paper, play face-to-face the way I like playing. But every once in a while, I just don't find the motivation to put stuff together to want to bring to a paper place like that. And I know, like, if I go and show up in paper, I will be like, fuck, I love this game. I'll have another week or two where I'm like, hell yes, let's do this shit. But right now, getting that motivation to... Like, I didn't realize this one was happening next week until, like, a couple days ago. Which is also part of it. Lord knows I'm, let's say sometimes I'm a little slow to... Oh, did I already do this one? I did. Why didn't I take this off the map? I'm a fool. Or at least it looks like I did. I'll commit and make sure. Yes, I did. There's another one kind of straight to the right. You don't like to commit to things on spur? Yeah. And even then, like, it's not like I haven't ever spur of the moment been like, oh shit, I'm gonna go to this thing. But But what I don't want to do is bring the decks I have built, which means there's some amount of I need to plan for this either way. That I just don't know if I'm going to feel like I don't know that I'm going to feel like I find the time to put together these decks. Like, maybe tomorrow I will get off work. I will come home. I need to hit the goddamn bell. And I'll be like, I'll sit down and go, let's fucking put those decks together in paper for this weekend. It is entirely possible that is how I will feel tomorrow. If that's not how I feel tomorrow, I probably don't have another opportunity to put the decks together until Friday, which would be like the day before the event. And by then, who knows how I'm gonna feel, you know? And again, I don't mean that as like a, ooh, I don't want to show up and play, but the other piece for me is like, when I was first getting into Netrunner, one, I lived with an awesome person who also liked playing Netrunner, so I could play in person, at home, maybe not like weekly or something, but at least relatively frequently. And because of the city I lived in, the way it was all set up, despite doing public transit there, it was like, these events are usually happening 20 minutes from my house. Maybe. Watch streak, ayo! And now, because of just like, you know, partially it's because of where I live. But the events around me here in Portland are a little bit more, more of a deal for me to get to. If I had a car and I drove, maybe not as big a deal. Maybe something that would make a little bit more sense. What is this one making? Oh. I didn't think I needed that. I'll be honest. I thought I could just... Maybe not. Yeah, you can just do that. Weird. I need a bell, though. Where's the bell below me here? Heck me. Mistakes were made. Seems like there's probably another bell somewhere that I must have hit in a past life. There we go. Technically been able to do that one for a while. Okay, there's a corner right there we haven't looked at yet. Water time, thank you. But yeah, where I live right now, there's kind of two places where events happen. One of them is definitely, let's go with more frequent than the other. And the one that's more frequent, and it's a great space, like, I don't want people to be out here being like, oh, talking shit about this local game place. Like, no. This place is called Rune and Board out in Hillsborough. It is, like, a really nice space. Super cool people. The events there are great. Straight up, the events there are great. That said, it's like 45-minute minimum for me to take public transit out there. Which I'm just not always up for. I went to, like, the big event out there, which was fun, and I had a great time, spent all fucking day there, you know? But it definitely feels like I am really committing to, like, this is my entire day. The problem isn't the venue, it's the public transport. Exactly. And that's just, you know, that's not their problem. That's only arguably public transit's problem. Like, the fact is, it's out in a suburb, right? It's not in Portland. It's in Hillsborough. Like, you know, if it was in Beaverton, that would be nice for me. It would be closer. Hillsborough is kind of like the second suburb away from Portland proper. So, like, it's a bit of a trek. I didn't have any marks in this area. So, cool. I don't see any missing areas. And so, again, when I decide, yes, I want to do this, I'm deciding, hey, I'm spending my whole day to do this. And I'm figuring that out ahead of time. So, we will see.
El camino a lo más alto está. No dejéis que
We will see how I feel as this week progresses. Yum yum. Continuing to eat my dinner, kinda. Nice, that connects to that area? Okay. Guess we'll do that area next. That's as high as I can get. Cool. But that's kind of what I'm seeing for next weekend, right? I don't have any obvious, let's say. The fuck is that? Ooh, increased Tears of Atonement. I'm more than what I have right now. Yeah, we'll just do that. I feel like I don't need Tears of Atonement as much as martyrdom points, so not super worried. I actually think I want to be down here. Nope. Here we go. Show me this path. Is there anything cool in the middle? No. Oh, but there is something. Oil of everlasting anointment? I would have expected this to be... I would have expected that to be something for the... chisel guy. The carver. Hi, Willow. How's it going? 63 months. Holy shit. Thank you so much for the continued support. I do really appreciate it.